White 53. Let's go. Set. All right.
It's now second down. Second down pass was incomplete to the wideout. Brings up third down. down, Cyclones. Ball carried by the quarterback. Pickup of 5. Fourth down coming up.
Get set.
Quarterback with the carry. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Black 14.
Second down coming up.
Choose your mental ability. These are upgradable playstyle enhancements that will help to separate you from the other players. And if you're good, you'll have the opportunity to activate even more later in your career.
That 50-yard field goal attempt was no good, and now they'll have to play defense, 1st and 10 from the 33. Running back searching for a hole. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. At midfield, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Plows through the defense. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Hawkeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Off the play fake. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Quick strike through the air for the score. They draw 1st blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. All right, guys, let's talk Iowa. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. And when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Made a defender miss. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Hawkeyes are flying down the field. Motion from the wideout. They'll run the jet sweep, making the defense go sideline to sideline. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Hawkeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Try to get it to the edge. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that way. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this 1st half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Hits a seam wide open. All out of space. The 20. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
And that's the danger on defense playing this guy. You've got to keep him in the pocket. If you let him get outside, he can hurt you throwing it, or he can take off and kill you. And that's what he did.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They're going to run it. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Let's talk for a minute about Iowa. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
The give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll run play action. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Iowa! They'll move the tight end. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, you can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And the Hawkeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought...
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive.
Let's go.
First play of the drive wants to throw. Here comes the heat. He'll get rid of it. Connection to the right. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Hawkeyes are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Making side adjustments here. They'll run the toss. Turning on the Jets. Lots of running room. He's at the touchdown, Iowa. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, running back gets to give. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo. Off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds a man on the left. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. They'll put in play from the 27, first down. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And they'll take over.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Anderson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's a heat. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's going to run it. On the move at the 30. Oh, what a cut. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going for it all. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He uncorks one deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They'll leave it with the lone back. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The receiver on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Hawkeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa! And the Hawkeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They've got the screen set up. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the tailback. Inside the 35. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially...
Oh, he's getting headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hawkeye. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start.
Looking to throw on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man downfield. Wide open spaces. Inside the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Iowa! They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. After the filthy move, he's got room. He's loose. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
The crowd already makes such a big impact in all college football games. This is the way you ignite them. You want to get them excited? QB breaking off a huge run? Yes, please. The crowd will be going bananas.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12 now.
He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few. They'll force him out of bounds.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
And this center downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Extending the play. Running to Green. Quarterback gets past the marker. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
A big key for this offense coming into this game was getting this quarterback going, running the football. And with that last scramble, he's now over 100 yards rushing in this game, and he is not done yet.
Pulls and fires complete. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. And the Hawkeyes will snap it on first and 10. He'll keep it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back.
Touchdown, Iowa! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, this offense.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll start this drive going to the air. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll pull it down. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll go back to work after changing into the field. Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he affects his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them: calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just
touchdown, Hawkeye! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll test the right side. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. This rivalry is so important to the people of this state, and it dates back to 1894, guys.
Yeah, it goes back a long way. And when you watch the product on the field every year, it's you
going for it all. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. Touchdown, Iowa! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys are
turning it on. There he goes. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
This quarterback is so good at creating. When plays break down, when things aren't perfect, he has the ability to buy time, use his athleticism, and torch a defense, and he did it right there with his legs.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. Going to try to get it himself. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game for him.
Well, they dial up a pass play there on first down, and how about the quarterback there? Buys time, he's outside, he's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening, and just a really quick decision to decide to take off and go get another first down now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Hawkeyes getting set on first and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. They'll run it out of the shotgun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
There he goes! And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. And the Hawkeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Pressure coming. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Here comes the heat. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own.
Well, we know the defensive coordinators.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turn at the 47.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Got room at the 35, and he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
The Hawkeyes have taken it inside the 20. They'll give it to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
On the play.
Keep the foot on the...
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside give. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Rush is on him. He'll pull it down and run. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
You know, you wonder...
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Howard. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Gets it past the marker. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Hawkeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll do it himself. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive. Make sure they get to this quarter.
Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. No doubt Herky the Hawkeye is feeling it as Iowa seizes control.
Iowa's a team, always, that prides themselves on being the most physical unit on game day, and right now they are pounding Iowa State.
Yeah, and Iowa State's getting that here we go again feeling. They've struggled.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. The give to the single back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safety.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Hey, we saw this QB on the last drive. He had some success, right? The defense does a much better job getting to him, irritating him, frustrating him, and then most importantly, being able to catch him. And usually that's by...
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Iowa! Now they've got a little breathe. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Patterson. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a...
It's a seam wide open. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Hawkeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. And he